Saw, Legacy, October Halloween, it must be Saw. The Saw franchise was a Halloween staple at the box office between the years of 2004 and 2010, and after a 7-year absence, the franchise returns to the big screen this coming October. We don't yet know much of anything about Saw, Legacy. Will it be a sequel, a reboot, or a standalone film? But it seems that filming has already wrapped with brothers Peter and Michael Spierig, Daybreakers, in the director's chairs. Insidious, Chapter 4. How cool is it that Lin Shaye is the star of her own horror franchise? Shaye reprises the role of parapsychologist Elise Rainier for next year's Insidious, Chapter 4, which will again be a prequel to the first 2 films. As Shaye recently revealed, the 4th installment will dig deeper into Elise's backstory and family life, and it's set directly after the events of the 3rd film. Friday the 13th, October reboot of the Friday the 13th franchise has been on again, off again so many times that we sincerely have our doubts about it being released next year, but last we heard production was set to begin this coming spring, so maybe Paramount and Platinum Dunes are finally ready to roll. Stephen King's It. September recently wrote a piece here on BD where he expressed the opinion that the 1990 adaptation of It just isn't very good, and everything he wrote echoed my own feelings when I rewatched the miniseries earlier this year. It's a great story told pretty damn poorly by that adaptation, and as good as Tim Curry was as Pennywise, even he couldn't save it. The Dark Tower, July 28 about 2017 is that the work of Stephen King is going to have a large presence at the box office, which is nice to see given how many of his novels have been turned into straight-to-video crap over the years.
The Mummy, June 9th. The universe kicks off this coming summer with the Tom Cruise starring The Mummy, and at this moment in time, we have our doubts about how much of a horror movie it will be. Judging by the trailer, it looks like Universal is rebooting their iconic monster movies as blockbuster action flicks.
Alien, Covenant, May 9. There's no movie I'm more excited about in 2017 than Ridley Scott's Alien, Covenant, which looks to be way more of a direct Alien prequel than the Prometheus sequel it was originally billed as.
The Belko Experiment, March or plot wasn't even required to get me excited about the Belko Experiment, and that's because of the 2 creative forces behind the Office Space meets Battle Royale horror flick. Written by James Gunn, Dawn of the Dead.
Get Out, February 24 heads into the horror genre next year with directorial debut Get Out, and if the trailer is any indication, it's set to be the most timely horror movie released in 2017. The film, which looks to be laced with social commentary, stars Daniel Kaluuya as a black man who visits his white girlfriend's family estate and discovers a sinister reason behind the invitation.
Split, January 20th. Going to be hitting the big screen nearly every single week of January, the month kicking off with Underworld, Blood Wars and ending with Resident Evil, the final chapter. Nestled in between those 2 franchise films is M. Night Shyamalan's thriller Split.